Hey family, it's King Kurus, your Black History buff, and today we're looking at the story of Cook County Judge Caroline Glennon Goodman, who was caught sharing a blatantly racist meme. But instead of getting fired, she was reassigned and got to keep her job. Let's take a look at what the hell went down here. But first, a little context. So, on the surface, the justice system seems to always be about fairness and equality. But if you dig just a little deeper, you find something else entirely. A mess of bias, discrimination, and outright racism. For black people though, this is not news. We've long known how racism seeps into policing and judicial decisions. We see it in sentencing, in how officers and judges treat black defendants, and in the way tough on crime policies only seem to harm black communities. And this isn't something new. It's been happening for generations. After the American Civil War, Southern states created black codes to control newly freed black people by criminalizing normal behavior. That led to mass arrests and convict leasing, where prisoners were forced into labor. We fast forward to the Civil Rights era, and we see over-policing, harsh sentencing, and discriminatory policies. We move forward again, and during the so-called war on drugs, we see the same playbook in a different period of time, and that takes us right up to now. But anytime you call it out, all of a sudden, people pretend to not see it. Now, back to Judge Caroline What's-Her-Face. According to WBEZ Chicago, this judge thought it was okay to share a meme showing a smiling black child with an ankle monitor on it, with the caption, "My husband's idea of Christmas humor." Really? Christmas humor? Black kids with ankle monitors? Really? Imagine being black in her courtroom. Imagine knowing that the person deciding your fate thinks shit like this is funny. The court system is rigged enough as it is, but this would just make you explode with rage. And what happens to her? Fired? Nah. She gets reassigned and ordered to undergo bias training. Oh, and now she's under investigation. On full pay, I might add, which might lead to what? A slap on the wrist and a don't do it again warning. Here's the thing. This isn't really about one racist judge. It's about a system that always protects people like her. The Cook County Bar Association even pointed out how this so-called joke draws on America's long, ugly history of portraying black people as criminals. But they also said, and I swear, I want to smack the taste out of their mouth for this. They also said that it doesn't matter who the judge meant to share it with. Family, racism is racism. Whether you post it publicly or send it to your little group of racist friends. Instead of real accountability, we keep getting this tired routine. Reassignment, bias training, and an investigation that will go nowhere. Look, you can't train racism out of people. That's not how it works. You don't fix a broken system by sending folks to workshops. You fix it by getting rid of the people who shouldn't be in positions of power in the first place. Until that happens, black people are left hoping that maybe, just maybe, the next judge, the next cop, the next official won't be racist. And that's not hope. That's survival. Think about it. Every time something like this happens, it's not just an isolated incident, it's part of a pattern. And as long as the system keeps excusing this behavior, it's putting black lives at risk. So what do? First, we have to keep calling this stuff out. We don't let stories like this fade into the background. We demand real accountability wherever it is, and not just empty gestures. And we support organizations fighting for judicial reform and racial justice. But that's just my take. What do you think, family? Can a system this broken ever really be fixed, or are we just stuck in this cycle? Let me know your thoughts. Share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. And if you want to support more content like this, head over to Patreon and join my Black History Village. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay blessed.